Live. All righty, the Hangout is on air live. Welcome, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Let me see here. Let me mute me over here on the other. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, how's it going? It's yours truly, Jacques T. Morris, here in Atlanta, Georgia. I am super, super excited this Tuesday night, March 17th, 2015, for the eLister Pro Community Hangout, as well as the contest winners reveal. Now, I have my co-host, which is Mr. Charles M. White, man, giving his initials and everything. Hey, we call him the White Boy. Hey, Charles White. So let me tell you a little bit about myself. Then let Charles tell you a little bit about himself. Then we're going to introduce. Well, better yet, before we even tell you a little bit about ourselves, tell you about our panelists. I already told you about Charles White. We have Mr. Bruce. Let me pop Bruce up there. Look, that's Bruce. Bruce is from the big state of Texas. Like, all things are bigger in Texas. So, Bruce is going to definitely share with us some big things. This is my co-host right here. That's Mr. Charles White, a.k.a. the White Boy. Hey, the play is on his last name. And then we have Mr. Craig, Cash with Craig from Ohio. And then we also have another special guest this evening. We have Mr. Devin Bellman. I guess he's doing the scary movie effect, like he doesn't really want us to see his entire face, so that way he doesn't, want to be recognized. But he is one of the programmers behind the scenes, like he is the heartbeat of eLister. No, better yet, the brains. I think I'm the heart. Yeah, he's the brains. Yeah. He's one of the brains behind eLister Pro. And then we have this beautiful lady that's hanging out with all these men tonight. Miss Trisha from Arizona, right, Trisha? Uh-oh, you have to unmute yourself.
Yes, it's hot all year round. Rain a little bit.
Okay, all right, yeah. So, okay, very well. So again, we got Trisha from Arizona. So, let me see here. Let me make sure that we are that is broadcasting. Give me just a second, ladies and gentlemen. Just a second. Got to check on this technical aspect of things. Okay, cool. So, yes, everything is live. If somebody could post actually in the Facebook group to tell people to refresh their screens so that way they can see us live on the Hangout. So, again, refresh your screen and we'll post that in the Facebook group so people will see us live on this particular Hangout. So, just tell you a little bit about myself. Again, Jacques T. Morris here in Atlanta, Georgia, one of 3 co-owners of eLister Pro. And I've been in the e-commerce industry for a little bit better than a year. Things are going well. Super excited about the tons and tons of potential, because the bottom line is it's a multi-billion-dollar marketplace. And for those individuals that understand it, those individuals that are willing to learn it and apply what they learn on a regular basis, they have the opportunity to tap into a multi-billion-dollar market. So that means that the cash flow is already going through. So you just have to tap in and extract out what you want. So as far as eLister Pro and the things that I do with eLister Pro, essentially I handle a lot of the front end customer service, some of the sales, some of the marketing, etc., etc. And I just I share eLister Pro on Facebook. I share eLister Pro via email. So if you heard eLister Pro, seen eLister Pro, you may have seen my name, you may have seen my face, I don't know. But anyway, go eLister Pro. So that's just a little bit about me and the things that I do. I've actually been in the home-based business industry for the better part of 20 years. I've been out of corporate America. Next month will be 4 years, and I do not even think about trying to go back. Like, once you're free and you're able to free your mind, free your thoughts, and you're able to be creative, then you just get to have fun, enjoy your life, earn income, and positively impact other people's lives. So that's a little bit about me. Again, I'm one of your co-hosts this evening. I'm Jacques T. Morris, Atlanta's own shirt and tie guy. If you have to ask why the shirt and tie guy, then why ask why? So if my co-host, Charles White, could come out and share with everyone a little bit about himself, then we'll go ahead and get into our panel discussion. And then make sure you hang out with us to the end, because at that time, we're going to announce the contest winners. We're going to tell you about some new things that's coming out here with eLister Pro. And we are going to have some fun. That's just what we do. Educating, entertaining, inspiring, motivational. Charles White. What's going on, man? Tell everybody a little bit about yourself, man. You're the co-host tonight, so tell me a little bit about yourself there, Charles.
Hey, I appreciate it, John. Can you hear me well?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Great, great. Yeah, hey guys, my name is Charles White. Been in the e-commerce business for about 2 years. All of us, I've had my ups and downs, but been really staying, straightforward with this business and really progressing well with eLister Pro. I'm married with 4 kids, so got a lot on my plate to go along with a full-time job. But I'm just, very thankful and proud to be a part of this community, and definitely eLister Pro because it's really helped me out, tremendously, for my eBay business.
All right, excellent. So again, thank you there, Charles, for sharing a little bit, about yourself with us this evening, and we're definitely going to come back to you and ask that you share some more. So let's go ahead and start with our panelists. And we have the one and lone beautiful lady this evening, Miss Trisha, out there in Arizona. So hey, we're gentlemen on the panel. We're gentlemen inside of eLister Pro. So we will speak with Miss Trisha. So Trisha, tell us a little bit about yourself, like how long you've been doing e-commerce, what your experience has been, and then share with us the difference that eLister Pro has actually made. Like, how long have you been using eLister Pro? What are some of the benefits that you see? Again, I'm just going to give you the floor, give you the panel, and say, Trisha, take us away and share with us, please.
Hi, okay, I'm from Phoenix, Arizona. Well, actually from New Orleans, and I've been out here in Phoenix, Arizona. I've been with the e-commerce business for about almost a year, and I joined eLister Pro. Like, I've been with eLister Pro for about a month, and before eLister Pro, I have to let you know that I have. It's all about the time. I mean, like, it would take me about an hour, and with being 3 kids at the house with twins, I can't get too much done. I mean, like, I would go with like about 8 to 10 listings, and it'd take me like all day long. But now since I got the eLister Pro, it would like when I before like when I got introduced to the eLister Pro, my sales was slow, and I was like, everybody was telling me that everybody was making sales, and like I just happened to run across the eLister Pro, and it was actually a Hangout, and I was like, I'm gonna try this, because like everybody was seeing results and views and watchers and stuff, so I had to try it. I mean, like, you never know unless you try. I mean, like, you just never know. And since like we have this dollar trial going on, I mean, it's worth it. So when I got the eLister Pro, as soon as like I listed a couple of items, I started my views and watches has increased, and my sales have increased too. I've been making about 2 to 6 sales a day, and it's just been pretty awesome. And today, I'm like before the panel and stuff, the hangout, my sales have just been cha-ching, so you might hear some cha-chings and stuff, and I just know that like I have like one of my items is like from using the eLister Pro within me doing it for a month, I have like over 2,000 views and like 40 watchers. So I mean, if people don't believe, then that's like proof right there. I mean, it's just pretty awesome, and eLister Pro has saved me time, and now I can list like an item within 7 minutes now, and I don't really have to work on it as long as it doesn't really take me all day to list 10 items. I actually list more because of the easy ASIN, and also with all the other tools that eLister Pro has. So with that being said, I mean, people should try the eLister Pro because it's got a lot of good benefits, and plus it's got the it's more professional to use, and I love it. And I mean, eLister Pro is the way to go.
Well, Tricia, you know what? We definitely want to thank you for coming out, sharing. It seems, and again, I don't know what it is. Gentlemen, did it seem like her computer was like a little slow? Or seemed like it was slow? It was lagging? Okay. Yeah. I don't know what it is, but anyway, we heard what was important, and that was the fact that you were able to save time. And that's one of the things that we truly emphasize here at eLister Pro. We're looking to help you save time, looking to help you to create more professional listings, because the bottom line is, like, when you go into any type of a store and you're looking to purchase something, well, you want to purchase something that looks good, and presentation in a lot of instances is essentially what is going to close the sale for you. So if you're able to present those professional looking listings, then you have the opportunity to get increased interest in whatever it is that you're offering. Tricia said that she's personally experienced, and again, results do vary. We don't guarantee this, but she said that she's personally experienced more views, more watchers, and increased sales. She said that she has one item that has over 2,000 views. And again, it just goes to show that there are real people that are really using eLister Pro with real results, real measurable results. And trust me, these people would not come out this evening to share their personal experiences with you about eLister Pro if they were not using it. It just kind of is what it is. So we're going to move on to our next panelist. We're going to talk to Mr. Craig. Cash with Craig in Ohio. For people that don't know, that's where I was actually born and lived the first 9 years of my life. Go Buckeyes! I love Ohio.
Did you really, Jack?
I am in Atlanta, Georgia. So, Craig, let me go ahead and click on you there, man. Make you the center of attention, the main attraction here this evening for the next few minutes. Craig, share your e-commerce experience. Like, how long have you been doing e-commerce, and what was your experience before eLister Pro? Just kind of give us some of your background, please.
I got into eLister, or got into e-commerce in November of 2013, right before the Christmas holiday. Got my taste of that first Christmas season on eBay, and from there it's kind of all downhill. And I've been with eLister Pro 3 or 4 months now, somewhere in there. And one thing I really want to kind of chime in on. Last 3 weeks I've been working in a warehouse scanning UPC codes for a local produce company. That's what my day job is. And I've been using eLister Pro because it's so simple, and now adding on to the new supplier that we have, I've been working nights. I've been working 11 o'clock at night till 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. So throughout the night, I've been able to use eLister Pro, and it's so fast and so quick to get listings up during that time. It's just been a beautiful tool that I've had, the last couple of weeks. So just my day life, my day job, how well it's worked for me, if that makes sense.
I got it. I understand. So you said that you're actually working a job. You're working on a night shift, and you're utilizing eLister Pro to list items at the job. So are you listing items on the phone? Yeah. You listing items on the computer, or what?
Well, because we're shipping, we're grabbing boxes and loading it into a truck. So everything's kind of based on time. So I've been able to use it because if I know I've got 5 minutes here or 6 minutes here, that's a listing here, a listing there. And by the end of the evening, I've been able to use it to get 10 to 12 listings up for 11, 12-hour period. It's pretty cool.
Okay, so you're actually utilizing your phone then to create those listings.
Yeah, pretty much. And a little tablet, Okay. It's been great.
All right, so talk about convenience. Talk about productivity. Craig, whether his stuff sells or not, he's still getting paid to do his listing. Ladies and gentlemen,
yeah, I mean, it's crazy. I got a scanner in one hand and my tablet in the other hand, and I'm doing eLister Pro listings, boom, 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 and then scanning products to my right hand. It's been fun.
Oh man, that sounds totally awesome. So share with us, you know, again, because I believe you guys started with eLister Pro back in December, so let's say December, January, February, March. So you've probably been with eLister Pro, I'm going to assume, somewhere in the neighborhood of about 90 days. And what has been your experience since joining eLister Pro, and what has been the progression that you've personally seen as far as eLister Pro? What eLister Pro was 90 days ago, and what it is today?
Guys, yeah, I mean, just to go along with that, I know I was kind of rambling on and trying to get my thoughts focused here, but honestly, when I'm saying you can put that on a tablet.
We ramble.
I know. You put that eLister Pro on a tablet, and you've got it in your hand, and you get there, and you go to that first page of the new supplier, you just bells and whistles are going off, and all I got to do is copy and paste the URL and get it into some format that I can format it and get it listed up quick on eBay. It's beautiful. It's the progression of how it's gone, and the technology as well. Even getting on this hangout with you guys tonight's been really cool. I mean, first time I've ever done a hangout on my cell phone. And I've got an iPhone 4S. I mean, the oldest ones you can have, and you guys got it working. So the technology and how it's moving forward, having that additional supplier is just, you know, I love it. And you're quick. You can list quick. I don't know how else to explain it, but it's been good. So, it's been a great tool for me the last couple of weeks.
All right, great. So tell us a little bit about your sales. You know, again, ladies and gentlemen, we don't guarantee any results. Results do vary. But is there anything that you personally notice about your sales, your views, or your watchers since you started with eLister Pro, Craig?
Yeah. Well, the new supplier right off the bat.
Walmart. Let's see it. Walmart. Walmart is in there.
Walmart. Okay. Well, I didn't know for sure if I should say it, but okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Walmart. Hey, we don't have anything to hide. But, you know, because we're gonna put a ton of suppliers in there. So yeah.
And I'm sure that everybody has a little niche market that they have. They have maybe a hobby, or they understand the seasonality of a particular industry, and you want to kind of get those products up, and you kind of know the keywords. And eLister Pro just gives you that little canvas. It's like a canvas that an artist would put on, you know, when he's painting the Cathedral in Notre Dame or something. And you're able to use it if you use the mindset to use it as a tool in that way. And throughout your day, I'm finding, and I'm very busy because I'm in the IT department of this produce company, so I have to think a lot. And now we're doing the scanning and all this barcoding, but I've got that tool in there because even though I'm working in my day job, 20% of my back of my brain is still working on my business, you know. So if I've got that tool on this tablet and it's working, especially with Walmart now, oh man, I'm loving it, dude. You guys have made my life so much easier. Not kidding you.
Man, yeah, I was gonna say that is.
One more thing I want to say too.
Oh, okay.
I have an old high
school. Say one more thing.
I have an old high school friend that I did some personal coaching with, and I had to take him back to the old way of listing. And it took me like 15 minutes on the phone with him just explaining it. I forgot. Well, yeah, he's got eLister Pro, but he's brand new to eBay, and I wanted to learn how to do it the right way first before he gets jumped into eLister Pro. So if I'm coaching him personally. So it took me 15 minutes to do his listing today.
That's cool. We definitely, I was gonna say we definitely appreciate you sharing that with us, Craig. And you know, again, I'm sure we'll be able to come back to you here this evening and ask you some more questions. But one thing that I picked up, I don't know if anybody else picked up, Craig just literally shared with all of us on the panel, anybody that's viewing this particular Hangout Live, and anybody that's going to view the recording or the rebroadcast, Craig just shared with us the new 80-20 rule. The new 80-20 rule. You know, like, or 20-80 rule. Like, I think he just totally redefined it. He said he's on his job, he's working his job, and 20% of his brain back here while he's working his job is still working his business. I love it. eLister Pro, the only way to go, ladies and gentlemen. I told you, we're going to entertain you. We're going to educate you. We're going to have fun. We're real people. sharing real results, real experiences. Like, there's no way that Craig can make stuff like that up. Like, man, if he did, I would sell it to Hollywood, but he can make millions. Anyway, so we're going to bring up, my co-host here, Mr. Charles White, and we're going to let Mr. Charles White actually ask Mr. Bruce McElhaney some questions. And, hey, Charles White, hey, you got the mic, man. Go ahead and interview Mr. Bruce there, and then, I'll come back to you, and then we'll go over to Devin, the programmer. We're just going to have some fun this evening here over the course of the next 30 minutes or so. So, Charles White, do what you do there, brother.
All right, I appreciate it. Appreciate it, Josh. So, guys, we're going to move along, and we're going to bring up Mr. Bruce Mahini here, and he's going to share with his experience with eLister. Bruce, can you hear us?
I got you loud and clear, bro. How are you?
Great, great, great. So, just give us a little bit about yourself. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Bruce, and how your experience has been with eLister Pro.
All right. Well, I'm an old school MLM/network marketer. I started back in 1989, so I've seen every kind of imaginable business and concept, and if it could be sold through that type of a model, I've probably done it. Not saying that was good, because some of them wasn't, but anyway. So I started in e-commerce in actually January 28th of 2014. And it's been a wild, fun learning experience, as well as a great earning experience. And then one of the things that I probably disliked the most, I was a new eBayer. I had an eBay account when I started in the e-commerce world, but it was an empty shell. I didn't have any. I had never sold on eBay. I bought a few things, but that was about it. And then, when the e-commerce world came into my life, and I went through the training process and learned how to do it the quote-unquote old way, I really didn't like it. It was kind of like shopping. A guy in shopping, in most cases, they're like oil and water. And I even like to shop today, but that's a whole different world. But anyway. And so when eLister Pro came along, and when we were in Atlanta at the event there, I actually set a goal to list 1,000 items. It's on paper, 1,000 items I'm not quite as fast as Jacques, so I'm not going to try the 10-day thing, but 1,000 items by the time we go to Chicago, to our event in Chicago. And I'll make it, because what I've done is I've broken that goal down into bite-sized steps, and it's only 12 a day. 12 a day with eLister Pro is a piece of cake. And that's in addition to, I own a conventional business. I also am the past national president of a veterans organization, and I have a family. And I was telling Craig, I literally have, these are orders, okay, that I just took in today. I had orders on eBay, and I also have another platform that's actually connected to my eBay account. I won't say the name, but that I can multiply my time. And then my conventional business, I had about $18,000 worth of orders today. So life is busy. It's hectic. It's crazy. I got more orders on this side of my desk. So the great part that eLister Pro has allowed me to do is to dramatically multiply my time, get a lot more results, get a lot more listings up, and at the same time fit it into my life so that believe it or not, I do have a life in addition to just sitting in front of this computer. So it's helped me immensely.
Excellent, Bruce. Excellent. Now, let me ask you a quick question, Bruce. I know you said you was listening prior to eLister Pro. How long did it take you before eLister Pro to list, and how long does it take you now?
Well, before, I mean, it was almost ridiculous. Now that I look at it, with the sourcing, the research, just the methodology that I was using, I felt like I was banging my head against the wall. and sometimes I think I did. But it was probably anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes, somewhere in that range, if not a little bit longer sometimes. And so, just like our young lady on the panel here, she said that it was taking her, all day to get up, 6, 8, 10, listings. I mean, it was doing the same thing for me. I mean, if I got 10 listings up in a day, it was like, walking on water. It was like a miracle happened. And I really disliked it. I mean, I just detested it. I started shying away, and the more that I got it in my head that I disliked it, the less I did of it. And so now with eLister Pro, it makes it fun, simple, easy, quick, and I enjoy it. And if you'd have told me a year ago that I would have set a goal to list 1,000 items, it would have probably taken me 1,000 years to do that before. But I mean, with this, I mean, it's I have no doubt in my mind that I'll hit that goal.
Excellent, excellent. Now we know eLister Pro has many tools and functions inside, but Bruce, what is one function inside of eLister Pro that you just extremely love about it?
Oh wow! I mean, it's a complete package. Easy ASIN with the research. I mean, there is no research, right? You click, you got to. I throw them in a Word doc. I copy and paste them, slap them in eLister Pro, do a few clicks, and it's listed. I mean, it's so simple, so it really is all a comprehensive package, and it all works together. And I mean, Dropship Mogul, there's so much value and knowledge in there. When I grow up, I want to be as smart as Jacques. That's why I hang out with him, and when he lets me. But anyway, so it's a good thing. Total package.
Excellent, excellent. So guys, I don't know if you caught some of those things that Bruce mentioned, but he mentioned how with eLister Pro we have this product inside. It's called Easy ASIN. What that does is that pulls the information from Amazon and makes it a lot quicker for you guys to list your items via eLister Pro. Now, there's also other tools inside eLister Pro that we have. The item is a copyright protection. That makes sure that you guys, nobody comes steal your items, while you actually listed, so they can't spy you or try to steal your items, so to speak. I appreciate you coming out, Bruce. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Excellent, excellent. I'm going to turn it over back to you, John.
All right, very well, man. Excellent job there. Thanks a lot, Charles. Thanks a lot, Bruce, for sharing your insight, sharing your personal experience. And the wonderful thing that I love about eLister Pro is that we build a community of over 1,400 individuals, and inside of that particular community, there's a ton of value. And what I really appreciate is that everybody is at a different stage, or they're at a different point. Some people, they may not need eLister Pro. They may just list fast already. I thought that I was a pretty fast lister until I actually got eLister Pro. And earlier this week, a few days ago, because I can't even tell, like, the weeks all go together. I just lived. So I was able to put up over 100 listings. Well, yeah, actually, I was able to put up 100 listings within 24 hours. Now, I'm not going to tell you any story. I have to get up and get away from the computer, for hours on end. But once I get in my office here and I sit in this seat, I'm like getting ready to fly this fighter jet or something like that, and I put my helmet on, I get my mouse, I get my keyboard, I open up eLister Pro, I open up eBay, I get the title builder, and I just go to work, click, 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 click. And I went back and looked at some of my listings, and I was like, wow, I listed the items that fast, and recently one of those items sold, so it was just cool. And again, eLister Pro is cool, our community is cool, the individuals that are on the panel are cool, the community, like everything, what we do is cool because we want to help individuals. We understand everybody's different. Everybody needs a different level of assistance or support, if you will. And we're here at eLister Pro to provide that. So let's talk to Mr. Devin Bellman. Now, see, many of you, ladies and gentlemen, may or may not know Devin Bellman because, he's behind the scenes. He's in the shadows. I mean, look at his screen. I mean, you can barely see his face. The guy is truly in the shadows. But I'm going to tell you, hold on, let me finish talking about this guy. This young man knows what he knows, and he's good. Better yet, he's beyond good. He's excellent. He's excellent. Like, I don't do tech stuff because just as we experienced before the hangout, if I do the tech stuff, it may or may not work. I'm just saying. And then I don't know how to fix it. So I had to call Devin. But here's the deal. Here at eLister Pro, I've had all type of ideas, and I'll say, Devin, can we do this? Devin, can we do that? He'll say, let me get back to you. Then he'll say, yeah, we can make it happen. Then I'm like, Devin, can we make it happen like yesterday? He's like, dude, come on, like I gotta sleep. But this guy makes it happen. He goes to work. He is one of the brains behind the operation. He is the programmer. He is the lead tech guy. He is Mr. Young Man, Devin Bellman. Devin, come out and tell the world a little bit about yourself. Because, again, people don't see you. They hear from you, but they also are able to utilize what you and Mike. Again, let us not neglect Mike. Michael Reyes, shouts out to Mike. He's the other programmer, man, behind the scenes. Just because he's not here, we don't want to make him feel like he's not important because we love Mike. Yes, Mike does a lot also, and one of these hangouts we'll feature him and share exactly what he does. But Devin, share a little bit with our viewers about yourself, and just let them know some of the things that you have going on, and then we'll toss it back and forth as far as some of the new things that we're going to discuss, and then we'll get into announcing our contest winners and maybe even ask our panelists another question or two. Go ahead, Devin.
All right, sounds good.
You gotta speak up. Gotta speak up, young man. We can barely hear you.
I gotta get my my microphone out.
Okay, yeah.
I'll bring it out next time. Can you all hear me?
Yep, we can hear you.
Awesome. Well, as Jacques said, I'm Devin, lead programmer behind the scenes. I've been programming for most of my life, actually, probably about 12, 13 years.
How old are you, Devin? How old are you?
The 25 this year.
All right, so he's been programming since he's a teenager. All right, so that tells you he knows what he's doing. All right, go ahead.
Appreciate that. I don't know. Obviously, we have a lot of brainchilds working on in the background right now. We have a lot of ideas flowing through, and actually, I want to appreciate everybody for submitting their ideas to the ticket system. We actually have a lot of good stuff coming out soon. But I don't know where to start. eLister Pro started off as an idea. As Jacques said, just bringing all ideas to the table, checking to see if it'll work, and we made it happen. It's an ever-changing system, obviously, and there's going to be issues. It's going to pop up here and there, but obviously want to thank you for all staying with us throughout all those issues. We're working hard behind the scenes to make everything as good as possible for you. But I guess a couple things coming up here soon. I've heard a lot of people mention that the product history is a little bit iffy. You need to be able to find your products quick. We want to be able to let you sort through all your products real quick, be able to search for them. So we're going to, probably in the next week or so, we're going to revamp that the product history location, or not location, sorry, area for you. So sell your item quick. We want you to be able to just grab the ASIN or the name that you put up on eBay. We want you to just type it on into eLister Pro, pops right up for you, click order now, and it's ready for you, no matter if it's Amazon, Walmart, and eventually some more vendors as they start to come out. I don't know, what else we got up here? I know you mentioned a lot of people want to be able to change their font size and color up on eLister Pro. We're going to make sure that's happening for you too in the next week here. Also, some minor upgrades to the site, so you might see some changes coming on through. Also, we've heard a lot of people mention, this is a big one actually right here. They want to know quantity. So figuring why not we'll go and help you out with that. We have this whole plan coming out here soon, probably in the closer about 2-week range, but we're going to help you manage your quantity. We're going to help you manage your in stock. We're going to help you out basically. And again, we're always open for ideas. If it can't be done, just doesn't mean it's been passed through me yet. We'll make it happen for you. Just keep us up to date. Let us know what's going on.
Man, that sounds totally awesome, Devin. Man, like again, I heard a few things you said. You said that we're going to update the product history, so that way, if somebody like myself is trying to list 1,000 items, it's almost impossible to scroll through a list of 1,000 items to find out, where you listed this particular one, so you can order it. So we're going to take care of that and inside the search. Let's see, what else did you say there? Man, tell me something else you said. Man, you said so much. What else did you say, Devin?
Let's see. Mention the product history is a big one. Be sure to mention the quantity updates. New way to manage your in stock for vendors right now. That's probably the biggest thing.
You gave me just the bridge I needed. So quantities, again, a way to be able to essentially tell what the quantity in stock is. Maybe not necessarily a tracking thing, but man, something that's going to really, really help you out. And then a big one that we've heard, and I even seen in our Facebook group this evening, somebody was saying that they wanted to be able to change, I guess, from the Comic Sans font, et cetera, et cetera. Again, that particular change, that particular upgrade is coming. So, if you have ideas, if you have things that you would like to see inside of eLister Pro, if you have things that maybe you think would make eLister Pro better, submit that request to our customer support team via the back office of eLister Pro, because all those ideas and all those references, that information is compiled. It just doesn't go to the wind, because a lot of times what happens is people want to put it in a Facebook group. Well, the guys don't have time to program and monitor the Facebook group 24/7, looking for ideas. But if we submit those via the support desk, then they can keep them in an organized area in the back office. Then they can reference those as we're building out eLister Pro, as we're improving it. Now, Devin, one of the things that I want you to do is give everybody an idea of what it takes to bring a new supplier, because a lot of times I see in the Facebook group, hey, I want this supplier, I want that supplier, hey, I want a supplier, give me another supplier now, and people don't understand that it's a ton of work. I don't even program it, I know it's a ton of work, but I talk to these guys on a daily basis, and so, again, I know that they're doing a lot behind the scenes, but if you could just give us an idea of what it takes to put a supplier into the back office of eLister Pro.
Definitely. First and foremost, research. That's how you guys research products. I have to research products as well. It's just our product is vendors. First, we have to find out if they support third-party programs such as eLister Pro to be able to add it to our program. If they allow it, we have to make sure that we receive what is called the API. This is the Application Programming Interface, allowing us to actually gain access to the backend databases, which gives us access to the product. But the hard part is every single vendor has different APIs. Everything's set up differently. So every time we add a new vendor, we're learning a brand new API. It's almost learning like a brand new programming language, just different ways to implement it. So take the research on making it happen, take research on making sure that we can understand the API and implement it the best way possible. And then testing. Testing takes just as long as the other two put together, to be honest. We want to make sure not only that it works, but works well. Once we have the testing up, we throw it up. We let you guys go straight at it. Usually there's minimal issues, but there will be issues, of course. But as I've seen, our community is actually pretty good with keeping that communication open with if they have any issues, and usually we can fix it within about a day or two. And to be honest, it's good, but it takes weeks to be able to update even just one vendor because of the amount of research it takes. But to be honest, it's worth it. As long as it helps you guys in the business, then that's to be honest, that's all that we care about back here.
Excellent, excellent. Now, let me ask you this question from a programmer's perspective, and obviously, Devin, you've been with us since day one, essentially. From what you've seen, from where you've seen eLister Pro on day one to, let's just say this is day 97 or something like that, just a little bit more than 3 months. Typically, this type of undertaking, this type of project, this type of tool, product, et cetera, would have required how much time to actually successfully bring it to the fore?
Good question. Well, let's take the point of view of a larger corporation or just a larger group of people. a lot of the times when they create programs like this, they don't have one or two programmers. They have a team of programmers running anywhere from 4, 5, maybe 10, 15 people. They have a lot of resources. They have a lot of funding. With us, we have me, myself, and we have Mike. To be honest, it takes a good team of 5, 10 people about anywhere from 6 months, to be honest, to be able to make a good, solid product. And we did it in less than one. And then we keep on pushing things out that a lot of the time it takes people, I'd say, good 2, 3 months to be able to update it, test it, go through all their system. But like I said, it takes me a couple weeks, and sometimes it's a couple days, depending on how it goes. We're doing it a lot faster than a lot of people with the skills to be able to do it would ever be able to. It's pretty awesome. It's grown into something more than I ever imagined it would be, and it keeps on changing. It's an ever-changing system, and to be honest, I'm excited to see where it goes, even in the background. So, cool.
Excellent, man. Thank you for filling us in on that, man. See, his name is.
Hey, can I chime in on something there for a second?
Oh, now, see, Craig, Cashman, Craig, man, you gonna interrupt me, man, while I'm flowing? I tell you what, Craig, I got this thought that I just had to share with everybody. Then I'm gonna let you speak, brother. Okay, so his name is Devin Bellman, but
my apologies.
Ladies and gentlemen, is Triple D. Dedicated, determined, dependable. He said in order to do an undertaking like what we put together here with eLister Pro, companies, large corporations have 5 to 10 programmers that work on this stuff 8 to 10 hours a day, and they still don't bring it to fruition. If it comes to fruition, somewhere in the neighborhood of 6 to 12 months. It's him and Mike, because I don't do any programming. Like, I can barely log into a website. But anyway, I just want people to understand what's going on in the background, because see, in the front, it just looks really, really simple. Hey, I just pay my money, I get access to eLister Pro. If something's not right, I'm just going to complain and say those 3 eLister Pro guys, you know, man, they're all right, but, you know, hey, they need to cater to me. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a massive undertaking, but we understand the extraordinary amount of value that it's going to bring to your lives as well as your businesses, because the bottom line is we're all here to do the same thing. Generate profits, you know, so we can spend our time the way that we want, and for most of us, that's with our families. So, Cash with Craig, go ahead and chime in, baby.
I'm sorry. I got so excited when he talked about the programming. I didn't mean to interrupt. I apologize.
No.
But you guys have really done a great job. Particularly, I was talking about the tablets earlier. I really only used eLister Pro on my laptop, but the last 2 weeks I've had the chance to use it on my tablet, and it's been working great. I mean, really has. And I just want to say hats off, and I agree that to get it to work like that, the way it's worked for me personally in my life, bravo, it's been a great tool. It really has. Thanks, Devin.
Of course. What were you for?
Excellent. Appreciate that. So, okay, like, man, I guess somebody is shuffling something. If you're not speaking, if you could just hit mute on your mic for me, that would totally be great. I hear like this shuffling, crackling noise. I don't know if somebody has popcorn and they're not sharing or what, you know, like, I don't know what's going on, but anyway, that's cool. So, Devin, let me bring you back up. Can you give us a glimpse into the future and the evolution of eLister Pro? Like, you don't necessarily have to touch on any specifics, but again, you're one of the brains behind the operation. So, can you just whet our appetite a little bit?
Well, let's just say I'm excited now about eLister Pro. I can't even voice my excitement for the future, to be honest. We're integrated with Amazon. We're integrated with Walmart. We're going to have more soon. Keep your eyes up for that. So the biggest thing is we want to help you automate even more of your business. I won't say automate, actually. We want to help you do things quicker. We promise you 90-second listings. What if in the future we can guarantee you 60-second listings? You can't.
Whoa, hold on, Devin, hold on. Due to legalities, we can't promise and guarantee. So, you know, we just have to say, come on, man, you got to, you know, you got to tighten the language up, man. You're going to get us sued tonight, man. We can't get sued, man.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
Wait, hold on. Disclaimer, ladies and gentlemen, please retract that last statement. We do not make any promises. We do not make any guarantees. He's very excited. He's young. Oh, my goodness. Results do vary. Results will vary. But anyway, go ahead, Devin. Go ahead and share your excitement with us, my man.
Sorry about that, Josh. We're gonna do things even faster. We're gonna help you out. We're gonna make sure that your business not only soars from what it is right now, but goes even further. We want to be able to help you take that next step, and then help you take the step right after that. We want to make sure that coming up with everything that's I don't even know how to put it. It's never changing system, but it's going to change even more than you guys even imagine right now. And I'm excited. I can't give you any hints right now, but let's just say keep your eyes open the next month or two. It's going to be a completely new system for you guys now.
Wow. I don't know if anybody heard that, but look, we've already had tons of testimonials in our Facebook group. People, like, I was just looking over here and had one lady, I think her name is Sheena Hayward. She just made a $300 profit. This is her second $300 profit on an item that she listed with eLister Pro. So, you know, again, we're telling people eLister Pro is the way to go. You know, eLister Pro is what it is right now. But eLister Pro is an ever-changing, evolving, and improving system. This man said, if you think things are quick now, just wait for another couple of months. You know, we're looking to speed up this entire process. We're looking to help you to be more productive than what you already are. He's so excited, he can hardly talk about it. You know, the thing is, from the programming perspective, we don't want to give you too much information, because if we do and then we don't deliver, you're like, oh, those guys hyped me up. They said this, it was going to be out by such and such date. Throw rocks at them, throw tomatoes, boo, eLister Pro. So we're not going to do that. You know, we're going to say, hey, we have a product. And I was actually talking to him a little bit earlier, and many of you, you know, again, you already enjoy the tools and the resources that are inside of eLister Pro. Just bank on the fact that we're looking to improve every single thing that you already see. We're looking to take it to the next levels with an S on the end. Next levels, not next level, but next levels. So we're super excited. We're super enthusiastic. Anybody that's watching this, you may hear people saying, hey, don't use eLister Pro. You may hear people saying, you know, you can do this stuff for free. You may hear people saying stuff about this, stuff about that. You're going to hear all types of things. Let me just say, that's what happens when you have something good, you present it to the marketplace, and then it creates what I like to consider to be the protagonist and the antagonist in the industry. You know, we don't worry about negative talk. We don't worry about innuendos or none of that stuff. And what I want to encourage you to do is try eLister Pro out for yourself. Literally, it's $1. That's what the trial is. You can come in, test drive eLister Pro for 7 days for $1. If you don't like it, cancel. I'll be the first one to tell you. If it's not for you, cancel. Of course, we want you to stay, but if you got to go, we understand. But at the same time, don't base your experience on what you heard from anybody else. Like, everybody that shared their experience with you this evening, that was their experience, ladies and gentlemen. It wasn't your experience. So in order to create your own experience, you have to come in and try eLister Pro out for yourself. You have to figure out, I don't know who's up with the, I don't know who has the crackling, you know, the snap, crackle, and pop fellas playing, but anyway, you have to figure out how eLister Pro can work for you. And when you do that, then like many of our users now, you're absolutely going to love eLister Pro. And again, if you have an issue, if you have a concern, you can get with us. We're going to work to resolve that, and we're going to work to make eLister Pro even better. We have a very, very, very long-term vision. It's so bright, it's so clear that if we showed it to you, you probably wouldn't believe it's a reality, but it is what it is, you know, because we're just progressive in our thinking and in our work. So, eLister Pro, $1, $1, 7-day trial. You can try eLister Pro out. If you don't want to keep it, just cancel it on the 6th or 7th day. No questions asked. That's it, $1. Another thing, get back to the person who actually referred you to this particular Google Hangout this evening. If it was myself, if I sent you an email or something like that, you can go to eListerPro.com. If somebody else personally referred you to this Google Hangout or shared this Google Hangout with you, ask them for their personal referral link, so that way they can get the credit for the referral. If you have questions or you want to speak to any of our panelists, feel free to reach out to them on Facebook. They're on Facebook. I'm not going to say all the time, but they're on Facebook and they're easily accessible. We're real people, you know, and again, we're looking to help people. One thing that Devin didn't touch on, and I'll touch on real quick before I announce our contest winners, is the fact that we are going to be changing our affiliate program. For those that don't know, we have an affiliate program whereby when you refer somebody to eLister Pro, you earn a 50% commission, and that is paid out to you on a regular, ongoing basis. If somebody that you refer purchases any of the eLister Pro tool suite products and or training, the additional trainings, you earn 50%. So again, not only are you going to save time and increase your productivity, but you can, in addition to that, create multiple streams of income inside of eLister Pro just simply by sharing. You don't have to go out and sell eLister Pro. eLister Pro takes care of itself if a person experiences, but you know, again, sharing is caring. So one of the additional upgrades that we're working on, and again, we don't have a time or date or anything, and this comes from the feedback from our customer base in our Facebook community. We're going to transition our affiliate program over to another platform. And the reason that we're going to do it is so that we have more control over it to provide better customer service for our affiliates and our user base. For example, let's just say, you know, you referred, well, let's just say I referred Charles. I gave Charles my link. Charles went and signed up. For some reason, because of the way, you know, technology works, I didn't get the credit. So I'm upset. You know, those crazy eLister Pro guys, they stole my money. You know, like they owe me that referral fee. Well, guess what? With our new affiliate program, we're going to be able to simply go in the back office, make that change, make sure Charles is put, you know, as my direct referral. You're going to be able to earn your income. Everybody's going to be happy. In addition to that, you're going to be able to log in somewhere and see all of your referrals. See, currently on our current system, you can't see who you referred. You're kind of operating in the blind. We understand that. We've heard, I don't want to say your cry or your complaint, but we've heard your concern, and that's what we're here to do. Address the concerns, make the overall platform better, provide value, and let you know that eLister Pro is the way to go. So now, about our contest. And we appreciate everybody hanging out with us. We appreciate our panelists this evening. You ladies and gentlemen, totally awesome, totally rock. So last month, we actually had an affiliate contest. And it basically went first place. Person won lifetime access to eLister Pro and all of eLister Pro's upgrades, all of eLister Pro's products. They actually even get to beta test some things behind the scenes with us company owners. So like, hey, they get the whole enchilada, you know, the burrito with all the sauce and all the trimmings and everything, you know, like they get the VIP access, you know, so cool. That was first place. Second place is a year access to eLister Pro, no charge. A year's access, 12 months. Currently, man, that saves a good bit of money. So third place was 6 months access, and then fourth place was 3 months. Fifth place was 1 month free access or easy ASIN. Well, guess what? We had a tie. We had a tie. Not only that, before I actually announce the winners, I want to tell you that we're going to, in the very, very, very near future, again, if you're not an affiliate of eLister Pro, you need to be an affiliate of eLister Pro. We're going to have another contest. We're going to give away another lifetime membership. We have some other contests with an S planned, some other prizes, some other gifts. We're going to have fun. We're going to save you time. We're going to help you make more money, and we're going to have fun. Because, hey, what good does it do to make money and not have fun? So let's talk about our winners. And again, that other contest is coming up soon. So if you want to gain lifetime access to eLister Pro, you need to be an eLister Pro user and affiliate. You don't have to be a user, but we would prefer you to be. And let's get on the ball because we got some work to do. All right, so let me pull this up here. All right, so fourth place, because remember I said there was a tie. So there was a three-way tie for fourth place. Three-way tie for fourth place. All three of these individuals here win 3 months. I think it's 3 months. Hold on, let me make sure. Yes, they win 3 months free access to eLister Pro, and we're going to be contacting these individuals, and we're going to let them know how we're going to take care of that. So, our first winner, 4th place, Carlos Dixon. Carlos, congratulations, my man. You win 90 days free access to eLister Pro. Congratulations, congratulations. Let's give it up for Carlos. Also tied for 4th place, Mr. Chris Luna. Chris, what's going on, my man? Tied for 4th place. 3 months free access to eLister Pro. Congratulations. We appreciate you, Carlos. We appreciate you, Chris, and all that you guys have done in helping us to spread the word about eLister Pro. You guys totally rock. And finally, tied for 4th place is Mr. Demetrius Papadopoulos, or something like that. Sorry, Demetrius, if I messed up your last name. Please don't take it personal, my brother. Please don't take it personal. I think Demetrius is actually from Greece or somewhere like that. But anyway, Demetrius, Chris, and Carlos, you 3 gentlemen won access to eLister Pro by means of our affiliate contest. You won 3 months free access. Kudos to you. Congratulations. Let's give them all a hand. That's 4th place, 3-way tie. All right, so 3rd place, which is 6 months free access to eLister Pro. Drum roll, please. Our winner is Miss Terry Williams. Congratulations, Terry. You won access to eLister Pro for 6 months. 6 months. Told you eLister Pro is the way to go. All right, so again, let's give Terry a hand. Woo, 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 woo. All right, and big shout out to Michael Reyes, who actually had to go in and get this information for us. Trust me, ladies and gentlemen, when I tell you, it's more than a notion, and we do apologize for announcing this a little later than the original date that we anticipated. However, if we put it out there, we are going to try our best to fulfill our word. So, 2nd place, 12 months. That's 1 year free access to eLister Pro. Let's give it up for Mr. Denver David Farad. Denver Dave. Let's give it up for Denver Dave. Denver Dave got 2nd place in our affiliate contest. So he wins free access to eLister Pro, again, for 12 months. That's a year. A year. Yes, we plan on being here. We plan on being here next year. Let me just say that. All right. So now we are up to numero uno. Number 1 in the affiliate contest. Number 1. This particular person gets free access, VIP access to eLister Pro for life. Life. You know what that means? They'll never, ever, ever have to pay for a single thing. Never. I'm excited. I'm super excited. You know why I'm super excited? Because this particular person has been promoting eLister Pro, has been sharing eLister Pro, has been using eLister Pro, has been getting results from eLister Pro. And again, you know, this person is going to have the wonderful opportunity because, you know, they went to work and got 1st place in the affiliate contest to come behind the scenes with us company owners to share, you know, some of their ideas and really, you know, again, see some of the things that we have to go through and then get to beta test things. And you know, when new things come out, you know, man, they're going to look in their back office and voila, it's going to be there. So I'll stop without further delay. The winner, number 1 in the first eLister Pro affiliate contest, lifetime access, is Mr. Cash with Craig from Toledo, Ohio, baby. One of our panelists tonight is the number 1 winner in the affiliate contest. Let's give it up for Craig Lighthouser, baby! Craig, how you feel, buddy? How you feel? Turn your mic on, man. Talk to me. Talk to me. You won. You won.
I'm sorry. Seriously? Really?
Yeah, you won. You're number 1,
Denver,
man. We seen it.
You said Denver Dave's name. I thought I was out of the running after I heard Denver Dave's name. I thought I was done.
Man, you barely etched him out.
I love the tool. I love it.
You barely etched him out, but yes, you did it, man. Congratulations. Congratulations. Man, lifetime access, man. Tell me how that feels, man. Like, you won.
I'm excited, man. I really am. I'm excited to hang with you guys. Now I feel like I'm hanging out with the cool kids now. Great. I love it. It's awesome.
Excellent.
Continue to promote it. It's a time saver. I believe in it.
Okay, excellent. And it really shows, by your enthusiasm, again, you come out and you share your story with everybody, and again, man, just congratulations. Look, I'm so excited, man, that I'm actually sweating. Like, ooh, man, it's getting hot here in Atlanta. We're turning up the heat. I'm excited. So anyway, we're at the top of the hour, and again, thank you to all of our panelists. Thank you to all of our viewers. Thank you, to all of our users, customers. And we will be making the announcement about the next contest because, again, to me, that's like totally awesome and that you get to utilize a tool, you get to share with others, you get to generate additional income, and then you get to win, you have the opportunity to win lifetime access. And, again, it's just totally cool. So, again, I don't care what anybody else says. I don't care what anybody else does. Our whole thing with eLister Pro, because myself, Devin Bellman, and Michael Reyes, we're all on the same page. We're all real. Well, those guys are low key, as you can tell. I'm not necessarily low key because I'm hype. I got like a lot of energy or whatever. But we're real down to earth, humble guys that, we're not greedy or anything like that. When we have discussions, we all just share our ideas and then we come to an agreement because, again, we understand that it's not about us. Yeah, we have to get things together, but it's truly about delivering that value in the industry. So it's been a really nice ride. Working with them, definitely looking forward to the journey and looking forward to being here long term. So we've accomplished a lot, but the reality is the journey is just beginning. So we want everybody to know that, look, we're good people. We have good hearts. We have good intentions. By no stretch of the matter are we perfect. Again, we're going to have fun. We're going to do a lot of exciting things. This is just the beginning. So regardless of what anybody else says or does, make sure that you thoroughly take a look at eLister Pro. Make sure that you ask or connect with people that are using eLister Pro, versus people that are just saying or doing whatever, because we're having fun, we're helping to change lives, and this is just the beginning. So we love you, ladies and gentlemen. We thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Be sure to share this Google Hangout rebroadcast recording. Just share with everybody. Say, look, you got an hour. There's this crazy guy on there with this shirt and tie on. He's sweating. He's down in Atlanta, Georgia. He's super excited. Just say whatever you want to say. Say, look, watch it. You're going to see real people, real results. Ladies and gentlemen, again, thank you to our panelists. Thank you to everybody. I'm Jacques T. Morris, Atlanta's own shirt and tie guy. And we'll see you next Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for another Google Hangout by the eLister Pro community. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.